Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel, back with our Arsenal Mikel Arteta manager career mode. In our first season, we looked like we were going to win the Premier League, didn't we, early on? We didn't win the Premier League, as you probably know. We dropped off towards the end, ended up with a third place finish in the league table. We got to the Carabao Cup final where we won it and we lifted the trophy. We got to the FA Cup semi-final where we were knocked out massively to Manchester City. In the Champions League, Bayern Munich came back and beat us 2-0 or 3-0 at the Emirates, which knocked us out in the quarter-final stage. This is the way the side is looking. Ramsdale 86 rated, we've got Tomiyasu 85, White 86, Gabriel 85 and Tierney 88 in the back four. Bissouma and Partey 88 and 85 in the midfield two, Martinelli 85 on the left, Saka 87 on the right, Odegaard 91, and then it is Darwin Nunez, top scorer last season, up top with 83 on the bench, Luka Jovic, Turkoglu, Smith Rowe, Lokonga, Saliba, Tavares and Turner. And that is sort of our starting 11 and bench, and we're still looking to improve it. We're always looking to improve this side, and we will look to improve this side, of course. Now, we have looked at what the highest players were last season, the highest rated players and so on. And we had a look at, what Arsenal had done. Mikel Arteta had brought in the likes of Ramsdale, Ben White, Tomiyasu in his transfer window. We went and improved on that. I mean, he brought in Tavares and Lokonga also. We went and brought in a few signs, didn't we? Last season we brought in Bissouma, we brought in Darwin Nunez, we brought in Luka Jovic, Turkoglu, and we brought in Matt Turner, which, of course, Arsenal had agreed to sign in real life anyway. This season, I'm happy actually with the starting 11. I think we could make a few adjustments to the starting 11, maybe another midfielder in here, more of a Granit Xhaka type midfielder in there, but I am very happy with the starting 11 actually, and I think he can go a long way by development. I think we need a backup right back for Tomiyasu because Cedric isn't the man. I think we can improve the midfield and get a Granit Xhaka upgrade in that position, and also a winger. We need someone who can go in there for Martinelli who's pacey, skillful, that we don't have. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with the squad. Let's have a look at the Youth Academy, players that we've currently got. And this season our youth scouts are going to a couple of different places. One is going to England, one is going to France, and the other is going to Africa to find a new star from the Ivory Coast. So I promoted all the Youth Academy players, and this is the way it's looking. They're in the first team. We've got some players back from loan as well from the Youth Academy, the actual Arsenal Youth Academy. I tell you what, we've got a wonderful academy. So Balogun is now 75 rated at 22. We've got Maria here, who is only 17, but growing the young Brazilian. We've got Idaho, Adud Malahan there, Flores. We've got Hutchinson, who's nearly 70 rated. Clifford, who's 63, going to be a left back. We've got Morientes, we've got Dominguez, Patino and Aziz, both 70 rated each. Sandoval, a Spanish right back. Joe Lopez, a Spanish left back, 67 rated. And then we've got two Brazilian goalkeepers, Araujo and Castro. And this is a real good sort of building for the future that Arteta's done here. I'm very happy with our squad overall because these players look fantastic. So we continue to play the Mikel Arteta way with this squad. The tactics are the same as whatever Arsenal set up with a balanced defensive style, a balanced attacking style as well, but we play some beautiful football, and the instructions are exactly the same. I mean, Tomiyasu doesn't really get forward, Tierney bombs on, Martinelli gets in behind, Saka sort of stays and creates, Partey gets forward, but so does Bissouma, Gabriel and White ball playing centre-backs, White more so than Gabriel, Odegaard just goes wherever he wants pretty much, and I'll put him on free roam, Darwin Nunez gets in behind the defence. It's all very balanced in this side. So we'll look at what players have departed the club, and then what players have joined the club, and then look at the squad again and see the developments we've made and how much we've improved the team. The Arsenal board have set us some objectives for the season, so here they are. They want us to make the same, within the same season, sign 3 crucial players. We sign 3 players this season and make a profit of 129 million. They want us within 3 seasons to sign 4 players, the best players in the world. We've signed already one of them. And sign at least 3 players younger than 20 years old with a potential greater than the average overall rating of the players in the same position. So we need to find some young players to pick out to bring into the squad. The youth development, we want to sign 2 players in the youth academy to defend a position. They want us to keep 7 clean sheets in home matches this season. We're hoping to be better defensively. They want us to keep player salary growth under 15%. Domestically, they want us to win the FA Cup, they want us to win the Premier League, and they want us to win the Champions League. All high priority. The Arsenal board expect big things from Mikel Arteta with the squad he's built. Well, Cedric did leave the club, 4.7 million we accepted for the Portuguese international, or not so much international anymore. It's been a very good signing for Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. When they didn't have much money and he first came in, he brought in a player who was solid. He's been very solid for Arsenal, been a great servant to the club, but it's time for him to move on. And I think a move to Freiburg, probably in the first 11, he will be playing first team football in Germany. That will really suit him. So Arsenal have signed the new Xabi Alonso, the new Mikel Arteta, a player that loves to sit in the holding midfield role. It is Ruben Neves, and we signed him for 65 million plus Granit Xhaka. So Granit Xhaka goes to Wolves, so he has departed the club, and in comes Ruben Neves to hopefully be that key man in the midfield. Wears the number 14 shirt like Xabi Alonso. A passer, something Basuma and Partey aren't. This man can pick a pass from holding midfield, and I think that is a massive asset to our team. You know, great balance we've added there. A player we do not have in midfield is someone who can create chances from deep, and by having that, I think we've massively improved the squad. I mean, honestly, massively. Another signing we made was that backup to Martinelli on the left-hand side, and a player that has a great potential, a great player that is for the future. And that is Noah Lang, ex-Ajax man. He's come from Club Brugge for 41 million. That is pretty much all the big money spent, I believe. Just Neves and Noah Lang, which really do improve the squad. I'm happy to have him here. The new Neymar, he sees himself as Neymar's his idol, models himself on Neymar. He's even got tattoos exactly the same as Neymar. Be interesting to see how he does in that left wing, because we struggled without Martinelli last season. But with Noah Lang there in that position now, if Martinelli isn't there, I think we have that strong enough squad to compete in all competitions and go far, especially in the cup ones. And the final first team signing we made of the transfer window was Pablo Maffeo, ex-Manchester City fullback, came through Manchester City's youth team. The Spaniard has joined Arsenal as our Cedric replacement. He's 79 rated, and he's looking very good actually. A great capture for the club. Good sprint speed, good acceleration, very aggressive, good tackler. I think as a backup, he's fantastic for Tomiyasu, and I think he will push Tomiyasu in that position. And we also brought in as a young player, as a young centre-back, this man, Souleymane Koulibaly, who is a French left-footed centre-back from Borussia Dortmund, 19 years of age, only cost us 2.5 million. He'll be in the reserve squad, but he could be part of the Arsenal first team in the not-too-distant future. So with the signs in the transfer window, this is what the squad is looking at. Darwin Núñez up top, Ødegaard, Martin on the left, and Saka on the right. Partey the captain, with Ruben Neves in the midfield too. That's the only straight improvement we've made to the first team. We've got Tierney, Gabriel, Ben White and Tomiyasu still in the back line, and Ramsdale in goal. But on the bench, we've improved the side. Luka Jovic, Noah Lang in there, new signing, Smith Rowe, Bissouma, Saliba, Pablo Maffeo and Matt Turner. Then the reserves, we've got Okonkwo, Tavares, Holding, Sambi Lokonga, Aziz, Charlie Patino, Aturksalu and Balogun. Balogun could go out on loan. A couple of those players also could go out on loan, in fact. We could see, let's be honest, we could see Patino, Aziz move on loan. We could see Balogun move on loan. But for now, that is what the squad's looking at. And I'm very, very happy with the squad for the new season. And we come away with a 3-1 win in match day 1 in the Premier League. Darwin Núñez getting a goal, but Ruben Neves on his debut scoring in the 39th minute. Martin Ødegaard also continues his goal-scoring form from last season with an opening day goal. Well, to start the season, we kicked off it with 2 away games. We went to the London Stadium next, where we got a 1-1 draw. Goals from Nikola Vlasic and Darwin Núñez means we could not pick up 3 points. And the first test of the season was at the Emirates Stadium. We welcomed rivals Chelsea. Again, a 1-1 draw. No defeat at least. Darwin Núñez with another goal. We're not picking up 3 points to start the season against West Ham and Chelsea. That does worry me for our hopes of possibly winning the title this season. One thing I've noticed here is Manchester United have had some clear out in the transfer market. They spent only 23 million on Bar, but they've sold Wan-Bissaka, Victor Lindelof, Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire for a combined nearly 108 million. They're making big changes to their squad. Big changes. You can see here, so we spent 126.5 million in the transfer market, brought in around 5 million, so spent quite a bit of money again this summer. But this time, I think this is the year where we progress as a team towards possibly the Premier League title. Well, the Hawthorns was the next round we went to, where we went and picked up a 2-1 win, a double from Luka Jovic. Well, the Champions League groups have been revealed for the new season, and these are how they are looking. Group A is Manchester City, Bayer Leverkusen, Stade Rennais and Club Brugge. Group B is Liverpool, Real Sociedad, Sporting and Lokomotiv Moscow. Group C is Real Madrid, Napoli, Olympique Marseille and CSK Moscow. Group D is where we are, and a group we should be getting through pretty easily. Jose Mourinho's AS Roma come up against Arsenal, as well as RB Salzburg and Dynamo Zagreb. Group E is PSG, Atletico Madrid, it's PSV and Spartak Moscow. Group F, Bayern Munich, Villarreal, Benfica, Fenerbahce. Group G, Dortmund, Inter, Sevilla and Kiev. And then finally Group H is Juventus, Leipzig, Aston Villa, who got into the Champions League, and Slavia Prague. So Jose Mourinho's run with the first side to come to the Emirates in the Champions League for the first fixture in Europe, and we win 2-1, a double from Gabriel Martinelli. 18th place Middlesbrough were the next to visit the Emirates on match day 5, and a double from Luka Jovic sinks them. And after 5 Premier League games, we sit in 6th position with 11 points. No defeats quite yet, but neither as the sides above us in Manchester City, Aston Villa, Spurs, Chelsea and Everton, who sit top of the table on goal difference. We need to start picking up more 3 points rather than draws. 3 wins, 2 draws. We need more wins, don't we? And we went away to Turf Moor to win 3-0. We said we need more wins. Ruben Neves, Thomas Partey and Luka Jovic with the 3 goals and the clean sheet, which is fantastic to see. And Dynamo Zagreb with no matches in the Champions League. A double from Darwin Nunez gives us 6 points after 2 fixtures in Europe. So a 2-1 win over Brighton, a side that usually come to the Emirates and are sort of Arteta's kryptonite, aren't they? Graham Potter and Brighton side, but no upsets. Thomas Partey and Martin Odegaard make sure of that. So we sit second in the Premier League table after 7 games on 17 points. Top of the league is Chelsea on 19. Current Premier League champions Liverpool down in 8th with 11 points, but they're in a similar position last season and then went and won the league, and they are the side that we face today, our first tough test against the Premier League champions. Well, to become the Premier League champions, you've got to beat the Premier League champions. We go with Mikel Arteta's side Arsenal to Anfield today to face the current Premier League champions. Jurgen Klopp's men were low down the table, weren't they, last season at this stage? And then by the end of the season, they were way ahead of everyone at the top. Same again this season. They were looking to beat us and start building their way up. We've got to stop that here today. New signing Ruben Neves, the only new player in the squad that starts, but a side that's developed massively. New overall players really. Tierney's nearly 90 rated, Odegaard 92, who is Kevin De Bruyne level. This is going to be a hostile crowd here at Anfield. We've got to go out here and make a statement against the Premier League champions, and that is the idea. That is what we're here to do. Gabriel Martinelli. Well, we're not really a counter-attacking side. We like possession. Martinelli. Oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's off. I was going to say, why don't you play advantage? Saka's just played in there by Martinelli. It's a red card for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Horrible challenge on Martinelli at our number 11 now. And Jota is coming off for Lucas Vazquez at right back. Well, he's not really a defensive right back, is he? The ex-Madrid man. Oh, and Mane's away from Tomiyasu here. Not for long. Tomiyasu back to win it back. And that is half-time. 0-0 between us and Liverpool. Well, usually we're all over a team and don't score. Today it's been the opposite. Liverpool are all over us and haven't scored. And that is lucky from us. Odegaard had a really good chance that he couldn't finish. Liverpool on 10 men. 45 minutes to go and get 3 points here. Here's Liverpool again. Oh, Luis Diaz! Oh, what an idiot! What an idiot I am! Making the substitutions while Liverpool are in possession. And they go and score. Well, to be fair, they deserve a goal from that first half. Luis Diaz scores. Tomiyasu, where you going? Luis Diaz finishes his chance past Ramsdale. So looks like a defeat at Anfield. On comes Noah Lang to make a difference. Here's Smith Rowe. Right to Tierney. First time in behind to Noah Lang. Noah Lang into Darwin Nunez. Nunez into Gabriel. Martinelli off the crossbar. Noah Lang on the rebound. And what a finish from Noah Lang. A volley from the Dutchman. A massively important goal here. Noah Lang levels things well. Martinelli there. Tried the power to beat Alisson. Off the post and crossbar. And you think, you know what? It's just not going to go our way. And Noah Lang with a wonderful volley. A wonderful volley. Oh, it's so close. What a volley from Lang, by the way. On his left foot. Watched it all the way. And that small gap between the post and Alisson. He finds it. Brilliant goal from Noah Lang. He's first for Arsenal. And a massive game. Jovic is on for Darwin Nunez now. Makes no difference, I don't think. 1-1 in the 90th minute. There won't be long left. At least we've got a draw at Anfield. We didn't get beat by the 10 men. But you expect us, if you want to win the Premier League, you've got to beat this side. You've got to beat this side when they're down and out. You can never count out Liverpool, can you? Quality they have, you can never count them out. Here's Canate. And Liverpool have their final whistle with 10 men. They get a draw against us. He took a late Noah Lang goal to get an equaliser. We should be doing so much better, and I'm disappointed we didn't capitalise on that Liverpool error. Lang saves us from embarrassment, really, but it's not enough for my liking. Not enough for Mikel Arteta. Not at all. We're thrown back into European action away from home to RB Salzburg, who managed to pick up a 2-2 draw with us. Lang gets another goal for the club, Ødegaard as well, but it's Amadou and Kjærgaard who get the 2 goals for Salzburg. That means a point for both sides in this Champions League group stage. Southampton were next in the league and Noah Lang gets another late goal. Ødegaard scores in the 1st minute, Darwin Núñez misses a penalty in the 7th minute, and then Noah Lang with the winner, pretty much the winner to complete the game, a 90th minute goal. He is becoming quite a star for this Arsenal team. Away to Molineux, we went on matchday 10 and could only pick up a 2-2 draw. Goals from Darwin Núñez and Thomas Partey. Belotti scores for them again. I think a few times we've drawn away to Wolves from home, which is a shame. But Núñez saved us in the 77th minute anyway. We're still in and around the top. We'll have to see where we are after 10 games, won't we? So after 10 Premier League games, we do sit 2nd in the league table, level on points with Spurs, 1 point ahead of Manchester City. Top is Chelsea with 25, and look at that, Everton have played 9 on the game in hand, so they could have gone up to 2nd and drop us down to 3rd. But Chelsea, the side that seemed to be the side to beat this season. However, Liverpool, you don't know, they can come up out of nowhere. Chelsea were up there last season, West Ham, Villa, and they dropped out of it pretty quick once Liverpool started getting a big run of games. We managed to beat Salzburg in the return game at home at the Emirates. Jovic and Ødegaard with the goals. It was North London derby time against 3rd place Spurs, and the side performed amazingly. Darwin Núñez with a double, and Ruben Neves sinks Spurs. Our rivals who beat us in the last minute, didn't they, at the end of last season? A Harry Kane goal in the 93rd minute. This time, we go to White Hart Lane, and we show them a proper football team, and we beat them. Well, Newcastle come to the Emirates and play really well as well. Martin Ødegaard picked up a red card in the 68th minute, a 1-1 draw with Newcastle, a 65th minute goal from Ryan Fraser. A Newcastle side that have had a lot of money spent on them and are still building. Thomas Partey rescues in the 84th minute from defeat, but that's a disappointing result, especially at home at the Emirates. We went away from home to Villa Park, and it's another late goal from Noah Lang, an 84th minute winner from the Dutch winger that gives us 3 points in Birmingham. And then it was 5th place Everton that came to the Emirates, and we won 2-1, even though a miss from Darwin Núñez for the penalty spot could have cost us. It didn't do. Patrick Schick did get a late consolation in the 71st minute, but it wasn't enough to get Everton 3 points, or even a point. 3 points for Arsenal. League title race is on for us, especially with these results we've been getting. So we sit top of our Champions League group after 5 games on 13 points, no matter what the result against Zagreb here in the final game. We will be going through. For them, Zagreb, it's more important to win, isn't it? To go through. Roma look like they could be going out. The 2-1 win against Dinamo Zagreb puts us through top of the group with a wonderful result. I think we had every game was a win, wasn't it? 5 wins and 1 draw. Luka Jovic on the score sheet and Nuno Tavares as well. So after 15 league games without a defeat, the only undefeated side in the Premier League, Arsenal, Mikel Arteta's Arsenal, sit top of the Premier League table. Spurs in 2nd on 32 points, City in 3rd on 32, and Chelsea in 4th on 32. Liverpool are coming up as well, slowly like they always do, in 5th place with 28. We are top with 35. We're nearly the top goal scorers in the league. City's the only side that scored more, 34, but we do have one of the best defences in the league. Spurs the only side better than us defensively. We're a mixture between the both, but we have got the best goal difference in the Premier League. And the side we face today, we go away to the Etihad Stadium to face Manchester City. So Arsenal versus Manchester City, Pep versus Arteta, tough one, real tough one. If you wanted to win the Premier League, then we have to come to a ground against a team that are into the Premier League again this season. I know we didn't beat Liverpool, but Manchester City are better than Liverpool, aren't they? I know Liverpool have probably won 2 league titles by this stage in this career mode, in this save. We haven't won any. And Manchester City have won plenty of league titles. To play them and to beat them will put us in a great position, because it will drop them out of the title race for a little bit, keep us up there and stop Spurs or City or Liverpool or Chelsea overtaking us. It's tight around that top 4. Martinelli, good toe in. City haven't done really anything at all today. Gabriel Jesus had that chance down the far side, which Ben White ended up dealing with. Gonzalo Guedes wide to Mbabu. I don't think they're dangerous from cross into the box, really. The edge. De Bruyne. And Babu. De Bruyne. Gabriel! It's a penalty. Big tackle by Gabriel. Big tackle. Too big. Too big of a tackle by Gabriel. Captain Kevin De Bruyne goes down. Yeah, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Gabriel loses his head again. De Bruyne steps up from the spot. Kevin De Bruyne! What a save by Ramsdale. What a save by Ramsdale. Well, he's fantastic against Liverpool. And he's at it again here, Aaron Ramsdale. Saves a penalty. Tomiyasu. Cancelo. Partey. Oh, Partey. Gedge. Oh, what a finish. 1-0 Manchester City, and we give the ball away in a stupid position with Partey. And it costs us, and Gonzalo Gedge scores. Only ourselves to blame here. I think Ramsdale just got a hand on it. But he can't keep it out. The power of the shot from Gonzalo Gedge gives Manchester City a 1-0 lead here. I think Ramsdale should do better. I really do. So 1-0 down, suddenly to Liverpool. Going to come from behind here to win this game. Oh, and Babu nicks it off him. Referee blows that full time, or the half-time whistle. Feels like full time. Feels like defeat. 1-0 down to Manchester City here. 45 minutes to go and keep our unbeaten run with 1 goal. Not good enough again. Not good enough. Tierney. Oh, across the box. Did so well, but into the hands of Ederson. Launched it out straight to this side. They know Tierney's bomb forward. That's a terrible pass. Back in possession again. Been the better side, I'd say. Partey, what a turn. Into Odegaard. Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli! Brilliant goal from Martinelli, 1-1. Scores for Arsenal, Gabriel Martinelli. He doesn't get enough goals, I don't think. Martinelli, he really doesn't. But important here. Ball into him by Odegaard. Away from him, Babu. And what a finish from Martinelli into the side netting. Levels us up here against Manchester City. And puts us in a great position to go on and win this game. Great finish from Martinelli. Here's Grealish. Against Tierney. Big challenge by Kieran Tierney. Referee blows the full-time whistle. We get another draw away from home. It's similar to Jose Mourinho, really, where he went and got draws against the big teams and beat everyone else. And that's what gave him the league title at Chelsea. And that's what worked for him. So we're trying it here, clearly. And it's working at the moment. Manchester City won. Arsenal won. Well, Leicester City are not having the best of seasons. They've re-signed Harry Maguire. That might be the reason why. We beat them 2-0. Goals from Thomas Partey and Luka Jovic. Well, Manchester United are in the process of a squad revamp. Having a poor season this year. You saw how many players they sold and how many they only brought one player in Bar. They've got a 1-1 draw at the Emirates. There's a goal from Arsenal in the 2nd minute. Sancho in the 64th. They had a chance to win it with Bruno Fernandes in the 70th. Luckily, that wasn't the case. And we hold strong against the Manchester United side that tend to always play well against Arsenal. But after the Manchester United game, Turkoglu turned up for us, didn't they? Turkoglu 2-1 win over Wolves at the Emirates. 2 goals for him as well. Got a lot of good players, really. A really good squad. You know, great depth. And after 20 league fixtures, we're still undefeated with 18 games left to go. So just over the halfway point in the season. You can see there we're top on 46 points. And we're 5 points clear of second place Spurs. Clear of Chelsea, clear of Liverpool and Manchester City also. This could be Mikel Arteta's year. He's been at Arsenal a long time. Finally, we could have built the squad that is going to go and win that Premier League title again for Arsenal. Since, what, 2005, 2004, last time Arsenal won the Premier League? We're keeping ourselves undefeated, but only a point, and we tend to do that too much, drop points. A 2-2 draw away at the St Mary's Stadium against Southampton. Partey and Neves the goals from midfield, but De Silva and Brereton Diaz were the goals for them. That is annoying because that could drop us down. You know, we're getting these, gaps of 5 points in the league and then dropping them with the draws. We need to start just turning those draws into wins if we can. We have made it to the Carabao Cup Semifinals, the cup that we currently hold, don't we? We won in the final. We got Manchester City in a 2-leg tie. Spurs have got Watford, so it will be Spurs against either us or City in the final. We beat Everton 2-0 on the way. We beat Wolves, 5-4 on penalties after a 2-2 draw. We've managed to beat who else on the way here? We beat Coventry 2-0. In the round of 2, I don't think any Premier League teams are in there, are they? I don't think so. So we've done pretty well to get to the semi-finals, and hopefully we can outdo Manchester City. Well, the first leg has not quite gone our way in the semi-final, but we do get a 2-2 draw. Goals from Darwin Nunez and Ruben Neves. That is 2 away goals in the FL Cup and puts us in a strong position, I believe, still going to the second leg at the Emirates Stadium. We pick up a 2-2 draw at home against West Brom. Maffeo and Kufrate with a goal. Smith Rowe and Daryl Dyke as well. Puts us in a shocking position, really, doesn't it? But the next game is a big one in the Premier League. It really is. So going to our final game of today's episode, this is how the Premier League table is looking. We do not have a 5-point lead at the top anymore. It is a 1-point lead. Spurs in second and Chelsea in third. And this is a penultimate game, really, at this point in the season. We face Chelsea, third place Chelsea. And then if we beat them, it's just Spurs versus us for the title. North London derby for the Premier League. Who thought they'd see that? Conte versus Arteta. So Premier League title possibly on the line for both sides here. Chelsea with a win will get right back up into the title race. Arsenal with a defeat will probably drop out of the top position, allowing Spurs to go top of the table. It is tight between us, Spurs and Chelsea. A win for Arsenal though and a defeat for Chelsea would mean Chelsea perhaps drop out the title race completely. It is Arteta versus Thomas Tuchel. Chelsea versus Arsenal is live in a London derby in a massive Premier League fixture. Havertz. Werner. Oh, he spun away from Gabriel. What a save by Ramsdale. Our number one who's been brilliant this season. And a lot of our wins and a lot of our undefeated record is down to Aaron Ramsdale, I'm sure, as Malang Sarr sends a header over the top of the crossbar. Oh, and then given away to Timo Werner. And Werner won't let me get anywhere near him. What a save by Ramsdale. Pesh could not get anywhere near Timo Werner there. Saka up there. Militao. And that is half-time. Chelsea 0, Arsenal 0. A very recognisable performance from Arsenal, really. Chances don't score. Better team. But solid at the back. 0-0 at half-time. Edouard Mendy's been good in goal for Chelsea. He really has. Ødegaard. Partey. Bit of a burst from the captain. Into Saka. Partey again. Kante dives in on Thomas Partey. Ødegaard. Into Noah Lang. Lang! Oh, what a hit from Noah Lang! What a hit from Noah Lang! He's done it again. He's done it again, Noah Lang. He comes on and finishes a chance. Amazingly. I don't know if it takes a deflection. Edouard Mendy seems to lose it. Does this take a deflection? I don't think it does. It's just an absolute wonder strike from Noah Lang. And Mikel Arteta's Arsenal take the lead at Stamford Bridge. Massive, massive goal from that man again. Noah Lang. Edouard Mendy could not keep that out. Eder Militao brings it forward. Havertz got to defend. Defend properly now, haven't we? Mount. No mistakes to be made here. Lukaku, he stood off him. What a save, Ramsdale. Come on now, White and Gabriel. Step up. Step up. Cross him. Malang Sarr. Oh, jeez. That is so soon after. Oh, what are we doing? We couldn't hang on. Partey at fault here. 3 players couldn't stop that. Luka Jovic is going to come on for Nunez. 3 players could not stop that. Maffeo for Tomiyasu have already made 3. Why is Partey not chucking a foot in there? That is full time. Chelsea 1, Arsenal 1. We end the episode possibly in second place in the league table. You'll have to wait till the next episode to find out. Made great progression as always, but Lang so close. And Thomas Partey out defending against Mason Mount Costas. Thank you very much. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to see all these episodes unedited, then join the We Are City membership club. If you join the We Are City membership club, you're watching this now unedited. And you can get early access as well. It's amazing. See you guys next time for episode, it will be 5 of the Arteta managerial career mode.